So we started the project by getting our cut pieces, which had been laser cut from the laser cut department, and putting those together. We then used the bandsaw to cut out all the different pieces of foam to stick together to make a rough shape of the puppet. We then stuck those together with glue that we let dry and then stuck together, and then clamped those and left those to dry before we could then sculpt using a variety of different tools. So when it came to creating the sculpt, we took one of the older puppets as reference, and we all split up and do different jobs. So we each basically took different limbs, different pieces, and made sure they all worked in connection to the other pieces.
I need to drill some holes in her. Sorry.
At this point, it was kind of in our research and development phase where we were looking at all different ideas of what the narrative of our puppet show was going to be. So I looked at Punch and Judy, I looked at bruises, I looked at that kind of idea of heart, and there was other ideas in our group about blood and veins, and so this all kind of worked together in tandem to create our final show about heartbeat and life, which we came out to in a minute. So the next phase of actually creating the puppet was using Idendon to coat the puppet, and that basically stopped it from kind of chipping, and the foam material being the main material, which then came to our idea of how we were going to paint it. So I did the base coat. I used a bit of Roscoe and water to basically base coat the puppet, and then I used a bit of orange to blend it in, and then dry brushed a bit of white on it to give a bit of effect, because we wanted to use a UV light to show this effect of the heartbeat coming alive. We then stuck some neon fabric on top of the puppet, which gave it a great neon glow, so when we turned all the lights off and just had the neon light on, you really got a sense of the kind of skeleton of the puppet, which gave you that idea of skeleton, veins, and blood vessels, and that idea of that all coming to life. So that was the idea of how all our ideas formed together. So in terms of creating the show then, we put up the tabs and created our theatre. So I programmed in the lights. We did a research and development trip to see what lighting techniques we could use. So we looked at the theatre with our technician Neil, and we looked at different lighting, gobos, colours, moving bits, to see what we could do with the lighting. So that was really exciting. And yeah, we ended up creating our final show.
Or a black one?
I think it's black for the actual thing.
Stick with the black then. Sorry.
Yeah, that kind of works for what we want to do.
You should think like
Okay, so we can create effects here as well. So we've got intensity over time. So if we want to create a flame, flicking them out there yet, but we can just apply this effect.
do like a heartbeat thing as well if you want it like pulsing.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
Which could be an idea because we're doing
You could do like a
blood
pulsing
and hearts
effect.
and soul, and we're kind of giving a soul to it.
So I can try putting that effect on.
Like a pulsing, because that works with fire, it works with blood, it works with literally everything.
So now if I put
How do you know
effect,
about
So, working out and bend down with 2, you can do it. Impulse. Ah, well done. Okay, another 3. It's your hand glove. Marionette again in French. I think that might be someone else. Just a bit of. So whose job is it to kneel? It's okay, so if you want to kneel, oh yeah, you're going to squat. All right. Brilliant, okay. Question to the troupe outside.
So that's a bit of the process of how we created Alive, and yeah, looking forward to the next project.